Howdy, Mark Serbu, gun designer, gun nut. Yes, I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but my life's been in a bit of upheaval lately. Had something really bad happen. My CAD computer took a crap and it's gone. So, and the only cam system I had on there to do lathe work, like contouring barrels and outside diameters of guns, machine guns, whatever, it's all gone. So, 20 years on the same cam system, and now it's like a death in the family, Not really. It's not really that bad, but God, it's like, I've been using the same program for 20 years, so now I've got to go learn a new one, and oh, geez, it's just, I'm used to, I've been doing the same thing for 20 something years, so I'm really good and fast, not to brag, but just I'm good at this stuff, and now I'm a complete idiot in this new system I'm using, so. And yeah, I had to go out, help Edwin out in the desert, and that took some time. It was kind of fun, though. I got some really cool footage. But, and I actually did have a real death, not in the family, but high school buddy just died last week. He passed away. I don't know, can't say died, but he's not living anymore. But really great guy, Ed Levine, big gun rights guy, and just I feel bad, but at the same time, this is one of these guys who was out there living his life every day. He was not sitting on the couch watching Netflix and getting drunk or stoned or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that for you people who do that.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, man, he was always out doing something, riding motorcycles. He was a pilot. He was very active in gun rights stuff in Virginia. And man, I'm going up there to his celebration of life soon, and he'll be missed. He was a very cool guy. He knew everybody. Everybody on the freaking planet knew him. You guys, if you know him, leave something in the comment about that, because yeah, it's sad loss. 60 years old. And another tragedy I experienced was my 20 millimeter did not shoot through the bottom of an oxygen cylinder, and that was hard to take. I mean, this is what we shot it with. One of these. This is a Hispano Suizo or M21A1 20 millimeter, and man, it's 35,000 foot-pounds of energy next to the puny 50 BMG that's 12,000 foot-pounds of energy. But I've never seen it not shoot through something. Everything we shoot through, it's like, it goes through one or two of. But I couldn't believe this. I mean, this oxygen cylinder, we knew we hit it because it went ping, but going up, and as you can see here, it didn't go through it. That's like, being in a certain situation when you're a guy in a certain sort of hydraulic unit doesn't work. That's the kind of impotent feeling I had. It was bad. So if you look around my super neat office, you'll see that this is usually over there next to that, and this is a Gal 8 barrel. This is what they have 7 of in the A10 tank killer, and this thing is an absolute beast, and it fires these puppies. And I've got a bunch of these, this same round, 30 millimeter. Now, you look at it compared to the 20 millimeter Hispano, and like I said, 35,000 foot-pounds of energy. This is 149,000 foot-pounds of energy. That's that's insane. That's going to go through the bottom of that damn oxygen cylinder. So I'm going to redeem myself, and that's going to be pretty awesome. I've got some parts here and there. Here we go. This is an actual bolt out of an A10 tank killer. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played with one of these, if you were in the Air Force and got to work on these beasts, because this thing's crazy. It's got a really powerful die spring in there that actuates the firing pin. But I love these bearings and stuff. This is spinning around inside of a giant housing, the kind of Gatling gun sort of thing. But I'm not gonna use that. I don't think. I think I'm gonna make like a tank or artillery sort of action, a vault lock, whatever the hell they call it, and it's gonna be insane. And we'll shoot through anything again, get my manhood back, and feel good about myself again. I can't really complain, folks. I lead a charmed life in general. Even when bad crap happens to me, it's just not that bad. I mean, I'm blessed in pretty much every way except for that, that daughter of mine. Just kidding. She's got such a cutie little boy right now. He's so funny. And look at this guy. He's not even 3 months old here, and he's already got a sense of humor. Wow. Gets the crap scared out of him sitting in Grandpa's car, though. And of course, I can't brag about one grandkid without bragging about the other. Here's Josie taking some of her very first steps. And look at the best part about being a baby. Like, you suck at walking, you can barely do it, and yet you're having the time of your life. Everything is awesome. Everything's great. Good job, Zach and Brittany. Yes, I have a son named Zach. Ghost Zach. No one ever sees him. And in other news, I've been flying a bunch. I got to fly in a 1946 Fairchild airplane here. Like, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. And I've been flying my own plane fairly regularly. And man, check this out. There's a freaking garage condo race car racetrack complex right next to my home airport. Talk about the ultimate man cave. Man, I'd really like to have one of those. Hey, if anyone wants to go in on one after the economy crashes, let me know in the comments. All right, look, I don't condone drinking and flying, unless you're an airline pilot, of course. But man, drinking after flying, can't beat it. So is this what you came to see? Please let me know in the comments if that's what brought you to watch this video. And you hotshot welders, go ahead and make fun of my welds, even though you can't because they're freaking beautiful. Ha! You know, it's funny, welders and guitar players are kind of the same when it comes to, let's say, being critics of each other's work. And since I'm a welder and a guitar player, I kind of get a double dose of that. These guns are absurd, but they're definitely unique, and they deserve a video of their own, which I will get to eventually. Sorry to tease, but yeah, these things really need their own video. But for now, I bring you some more product whoring. Haven't done that in a while, and God, I hate it, but got a fairly interesting one this time. Got a night vision scope called the Commander NV100 Plus, made by a company called One Leaf. It's a night vision scope. It's a little unit on the back that's attached to a 3 to 12 power scope, and it does some cool stuff. It sees really well in the dark, obviously. It's got a bunch of different adjustments. It's got a ton of choices in its on-screen menu. It's like having a freaking computer on your scope. I'm not going to do a super in-depth 20-minute long video on this thing because some guy in the UK has already done that, and I've got a link in the description to his video. What I will do is show you some footage I got with the unit, and you could just see for yourself. I mean, this is pretty awesome footage. If you got any kind of light around, you can put it in color mode, and man, it just looks like freaking daytime. I mean, you'll hear my commentary here. I didn't even realize at first that not only does it record through the scope, but it records audio and video. One little curious thing, and I didn't check with these guys, and maybe you all figured out, it seemed like the video and the audio were not synced up. I mean, they were off by like 10 seconds or something. So when you hear me say I'm doing something like switching modes or moving the thing around fast and it's not happening on screen, it's because it's not synced up. I fixed a couple of them here in editing, but I didn't have that much time. Let's see if I can go to color mode. Yeah, look at that. This is the crazy thing about this. Hold on, let me steady this because I'm on top of my car right now. Okay, so here's the thing. Put it in color mode, it's really slow, but holy crap, it looks like daytime, right? And I'm looking across here. I'll get my phone out here and have it record at the same time. Let's see here. Okay, I'm recording through the camera on my phone and also looking through the scope, and it's pretty dark over there. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of light around, but where I'm aiming the scope right now, it's in the absolute darkness. But you know, the color mode is cool because, like I said, it looks like freaking, really looks like daytime. But I'll go back to black and white mode, because with this, you really got to move it around so slowly. Because look, if I move fast, it's like just a mess. All right, look, I'm going to rescue you and me, just all of us, because everyone hates looking at shaky video, and this is like, I think, a record amount of shaky video. This is, I'm sure, very annoying. So I'm going to consider this review basically the equivalent of a drunk hot chick at a bar who just flashed you, and now you got her OnlyFans page and her other social media, and you're going to go check her out. If you're interested at all in the NV100 Plus, definitely check out the link in the description to the UK guy's review. He did a really great, very in-depth review. And of course, I've also got links there on where to buy the scope and all kinds of great stuff. You guys should always read the description and look at all the links in there. You know, why wouldn't you? Tell me why. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate you guys. I appreciate you taking your time to look at the outpouring of an insane mind. No, just kidding. I'm not insane. Yeah, it's just, you know, really super busy as usual. Holidays coming up. We're hiring. It's just a mess everywhere. So thanks. Catch you next time.